finally I was able to finish editing the sewing of all the parts. I know you've been asking for it, so thank you for the petition, and let's get started. Okay, so now we're going to do the teeth, right? So the first thing, we're going to start from here, from the corner, and we're going to, I kind of counted beforehand, so I decided I'm going to count like 8 stitches. So it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, because we're going to do 3 teeth, so I need 6 in between. So that will be our first teeth, and each of the teeth will be 2 stitches wide, so it'll be 1, 2, 1, 2, and 1, 2. So it'll be around here. Let's see, 2, 2, and 2, 2, and 2, and there will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, it's about the center, right? Wait, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so be 2, 2, and 2. Okay, so it's like around the center in there, and we're going to start here with those 2, those 2, and those 2. Okay, for this we're going to use white thread, so we're going to start from this one. We're going to count 6. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ok, desde aquí vamos a contar 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, y pasamos el hilo por aquí. Now we pass the thread on here. Vamos a hacer 3 cadenetas. We're going to make 3 chains, right? And later on you can tie up the thread over here. Después puede amarrar el hilo que queda sobrando. Vamos a hacer 2 cadenetas. You know what? Let me tie this first. We will do 2 chains, then we do half double crochet in the next stitch. We will do 2 chains, and we pass it through the same stitch. We'll do slip stitch. We'll do 2 chains, 1, 2, then a half double crochet, then 2 chains, slip stitch, like this, and then we do slip stitch on the next stitch, 2 chains, 1, 2, then half double crochet, 2 more chains, 1 and 2, and slip stitch. And that is how the teeth look. It looks funny. Okay, so how the teeth look. So let me do another slip stitch here. Take the marker and let's put the slip stitch right here. I'm going to do another slip stitch over here. Now we cut the yarn. Oh. Okay. We cut the yarn here and then we hide the yarn later. And hi Tess, this is how JT's looks like after we're done. Well, more or less. Maybe I should have left a space between them, but I think it's okay, right? So this is how it looks so far. So now we're gonna sew the other parts. This is how the teeth look, and now we're going to put all the parts together. So let's get this done. For this part, we're gonna be needing this kind of markers, so we can put where we're gonna stitch and this needle. And that's how we left this tail right here, and we're gonna do a knot since we didn't do the knot. Okay, so this one maybe I left a tail too long, but anyways, here we gonna also need a button. This is not the same button that I be using at the end, and also scissor, of course. Here for the snout, do you notice that I marked certain points with the markers? So in the points that I marked, you will notice here that is the 4th row. So here I counted 4 rows, and in the other side also 4 rows. And I marked the 9th stitch in the center. And for the ears and the eyes, I counted 6 rows from the top. Okay, so the eyes will be below that 6th row in this way. This is the 6th row, and the eyes will be over here. More or less about there. And the snout will be over here, but the eyes will be the last part that we will be putting on. Then this point will be for the nose. Okay, here I'm putting the nose first, but actually I did change that later on. We'll put the snout, and then we'll put the nose on top of the snout in the center. So but it will be sewn the same way, but just the nose will be on top of the snout instead of directly on the hat. So we'll fold it this way, and then we'll be putting it around this the mark that we mark in the center. It doesn't have to be exact, but you will sew it more or less like this. We continue around the nose this way without having the yarn coming out of the needle. Around it until we finish. And like this is how it's looking, and we're almost done. Now we make a knot like this and put it in the back. And now we cut the yarn. Oh, what is this? I didn't pull it all the way. Okay. Y aquí ya tenemos la nariz y podemos quitar esta de aquí. Más o menos ahí. Okay. And now we're going to do this here. But first we're going to do the ears. We did the ears, and now we're going to do the snout. Okay, now I'm doing this at the car, as you can see, but I finished this part here, and here is the fourth row that you see here from the corner down, and leaving 2 rows, and it ends here. The same thing with the on the other side, like 2 rows, and the fourth row goes in here. And we already did this, so now what we're gonna do, so here, see how it's a little bit sticking out and a little bit sticking out here, and in here we're just gonna squeeze it in the center and kind of sew it right there, and then in each of the corners of the opening here, we're kind of gonna squeeze it and sew it in there, and in here too, squeeze it and sew it in there too. Okay, so we're gonna do a couple of stitches like this, just like a little stitch here, kind of trying to put this together with the nose and the hat in here, the same here, and the same here. Okay, so as I said, we finish here, and now with the snout, we're kind of gonna spread it like this, so it be kind of like more rounded, like this, and then we're gonna sew it all the way in here. See, here, so it's, you see us flat, we're gonna do it like that. Also, you could have put stuffing inside if you want before you close it at the end, but yeah, just kind of put it like this, and now we sew it so it kind of look like that, like in the cartoon. See, so be kind of like that. See, like that. We're gonna start, we remember to put it like this, and we're gonna start on the fourth row, like maybe in the second stitch, and we're gonna do this. I don't know if you can see it there, and get it like this, and we're gonna do that all across. We know that later, and we're gonna keep going. It's kind of like we're gonna go like on the second one, like all the way through here. See? Like what is here, and like that. And we can keep going like that, like that. It'd be like that. See? And we stretch it out like that, and then we keep going. Like that. And we can keep going all the way to the end, and keep going. In here we do like this too, so it be kind of like that. See, and going that way, when you put it like that, it will look maybe sewing this part here, and it'll be like this. Anyway, I'll come back when we're in here and at the end. Okay. Okay, so now we're here. We already did this part here, and this is how it's looking. And we keep going here, like go through here and go through there. That's where the nose is. Oops. We'll pass this through here, and we keep going this way. Like that. And we kind of do like this. Like that. That's how it looks in here. And that's how it's looking here. If you want to like put the nose more like this, then later on with black, you can kind of tie it so it be more like this, and it goes like this, but it's looking okay like that. So you keep kind of separating this like that, and then putting it like this. And keep going like that. See? Like this. And that's how it looks. But then when you have it like this, it's gonna look like that. And when you have your head on it, it will gonna look like this. See? And it have that shape that it have on the cartoon. Okay, so anyway, here's them. Here at the end, we just put it through here, go in the back there, and then kind of tie the knot. Okay, and do a couple more knots in there. And the same thing in here. You do the same thing on the other side here. And yeah, this is how it looks, like that. And then with the teeth in here, these are the ears, and the other eye you do the same thing, and I'll show you when I'm done with that, and put the button here. This just is gonna be just a normal button in here. I forgot to kind of hide the thread. You can just go through here, like go through a couple of stitches, and like that, like that. See, you go like through a couple of stitches. Oh, okay, kind of. Okay, maybe not through that one. This is too tight. You go through a couple of stitches in here and there, and you can go to other ones like the opposite way. There, see, and then you can just cut it. The how you cannot see no tail, and we do the same here. Okay, so this over here is the Josh Premier Josh yarn worsted. Is the one that they're selling now at Dollar Tree. But this one here, I think, was either the Walmart brand or Red Heart. Anyways, I was asked like how many plies it is. As I read, not necessarily when they say medium 4 mean in here on the size here. When it say medium 4, I thought 4 means the ply, but then I read it's not always the ply. So the ply is the number of strands that the yarn have, and in this case it happens to be 4. So I'm not sure. I didn't even know that in other countries the yarn size go by the number of plies. So now I know that, and according to what I learned, the number of plies is the number of strands that are twisted into the yarn. So yeah, this is 4 plies, medium 4. And anyways, here just tell you how many there is, the material, which is acrylic, and this is Premier Josh yarn. This one is a little bit tougher, which may help, I don't know, for Finn and Fiona's hand, but I guess you could use this too. Okay, so here is how it looks. Nose and all this, perfect. And for the eye, so we kind of see the same row. It kind of goes like this, and we leave this spacing here between the eyes and the ear. And in this row here, this row goes like this, and you see we'll touch the bottom of that row and the bottom of the row, so it goes like this, like that. See? And then let's count it from the top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, right? We say 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. From the 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. The bottom of 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So you got it there. So it has to be between that. Oops. So now I'm gonna do the button and what I did so it matched with the rest of the yarn. I divided the strand of the yarn. As you can see here, it's 4 strands, so I put this one through the needle because this needle passed through here and the other one does not. And then I will put that on the third line in here and in the center one here. And that was my son. And yeah, I'll show you after I sew it through. I'll show you after I sew the button right here. Let's see if I can actually do it. See, it goes like this and it'll pass through it. So we put it in here and pass it through right there. Okay, so ASMR, just see drinking water in there. Anyway, I just wanted to show you the button, and then we just tie these parts in the back. So this is how it looks already finished, and I put the button right here as you can see, and yeah, this looks pretty cool and it's ready to wear. I'm gonna show you how it looks while wearing it right now. Well, so that's it. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and if you have any questions or comments, or if you have any requests, leave it in the comments below and let me know what was your costume for this Halloween. So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and oops, this is supposed to go like this. Enjoy this tutorial and have success in your projects, and you'll be to the next one. Take care, a big hug, and I'll be to the next one. Ciao.